I really don't want to take this wheel off for the sake of a hanger. I wonder if that goes inside the car, that hole. That might be the answer. Oddest spacing I have ever seen in my life. I've had to put 2 seatbelt brackets down. Still wasn't the right height. So I've had to tie wrap rubber exhaust mount onto them, because it would have meant drilling more holes at weird angles and stuff, and it would mean having to take the wheel off. Oh, I'm not doing it. Anyway, it does the job. That's it secured. It's just a case of cutting the cable ties. It's took me like 2 hours to get that far. That is mental. These are seatbelt hangers. I bought a bit of plate to go in with different holes in it, but of course they're all drilled at equal distance. So it would mean getting a bit of strap, rubber strap, which still hasn't arrived. I sent away for it 2 weeks ago, it still hasn't arrived. So I want the motor on the road. I'm fed up with this. Anyway, that's it. Let's now get an exhaust that doesn't hit anymore much. So just a case of cutting these 2 wee ears here. I'll get through it, the Jaguar clump, but I'm not even in it. So that's it. Tailpipe's hung. Tailpipe's hung. It might actually sound a bit better now, because I'm pretty sure it was bouncing. I need to get one of these keys made. So we'll do a wee start here. Wonder if it'll start without any choke. This is a 65 Daimler, if this is the first time you've seen this. I got it out the back. I got it out of Marketplace, so it was needing an alternator. Try and get a key to fit this. There we go. Slingshot engage. There you are. It's a lot smoother now that the exhaust is not rattling. Yeah. Amazing. One of the things that's happening with these is with the hot weather, this is buckled. So I'm probably going to have to put something in the back of that. But I had fun with it, the car show. This is a Daimler. Daimler was a big company in its own. Every Royal family in the world had a Daimler. And the guy that was running it, he ran off to start another project. And he went in with Benz in Germany, and the new company was called Mercedes. And he didn't bother using the Daimler anymore. So Daimler were allowed to use the original name here, because they'd already made the badges up and they had their following. So Mercedes company is Daimler Benz. This was his first company. Jaguar bought it. The reason Jaguar bought it, because there was a fire in Browns Lane, and it's in a kind of residential area, and the council wouldn't allow them to expand the factory. So Daimler had been very busy in World War II making aircraft, and they had big shed space. So buying Daimler, knocking out a competitor and getting their shed space. Now Daimler was the same group as British Small Arms, if you're watching Peaky Blinders. Anyway, Daimler was a bad boy. People that had a Daimler, it was a bit of prestige, good and bad. They say that at the Ronnie Cray's funeral there was 14 Daimlers in procession, part of the funeral parlour. So Daimler must have been a favourite. Arthur Daly out of Minder, Daimler. This one here is like a chauffeur driven one. It's very slow pick up for smoothness, and I find it a real pain in traffic. I live in a town in Scotland where there's lots of roundabouts, and just filtering onto a roundabout at low speed and getting the punch to pull away, it just hasn't got it. It's okay when the roads are quiet. I had a Mach 1 Mustang with like 300 pounds of torque, so I mean like twice the power of this, and it was instant. This sounds good. It's a hemispherical chamber. It's only a 2.5 litre and it's putting out 140 brake, which is an unheard of amount of power. So these were getaway cars in the 1960s and 70s for doing bank robberies and things like that. Your police Wolseleys could only do 80 mile an hour, and they were 6 cylinders. This is a V8. So the Jaguar versions could do 126 mile an hour, and then you got this body with a longer boot and longer nose, and it's basically an E-type Jaguar with 4 doors. That was called the S-type. This is a Mark II, what is known as a Mark II. It has a live axle, and basically what that means is it's a simpler car and the seats are deeper because the seats go all the way down to the floor. The suspension seats are higher, so this model I can only get the back seat for this, which is annoying. The doors are the same in all of them. Mark IIs and S-types. Listen to that, it's lovely. Anyway, there's a wee video for today. So, see you soon. So I'm going over to the unit. I'm going to try and second attempt to get this exhaust hanger. And I'm using the bike. So, wee video to follow.